Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you may have noticed, I probably haven't uploaded in a while. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but sometimes you just need a deck that really clicks with you. So that's how we crafted this lovely concoction. It's a 50 card branded variation. And yeah, let's just jump in it. So off the bat, you might see some weird things. So we start off with triple Aluber, shout out to the altart, one tragedy, and one ad libitum, and a dramaturge of Despia. So this is a card that you probably haven't seen in branded lists in a long time, but in this build it completely works. And then we play triple of the field spell, because we want to continuously fuse and not be too reliant on certain spells, and it provides a lot of recursion as well. We're playing triple branded opening, of course one of the best starters, so you can get your Luber and you can get your branded fusion. Branded in red, branded fusion, and branded banishment. There's no need to further explain these cards. And only 2 copies of Albaz. So as I mentioned before, this is a branded variation, and it's just being used as a sub-engine. Then we have one Morningstar. So yeah, this is a Darklord deck. We only play one because we don't really need to summon it out. You can, but it would be difficult and you probably don't want to waste the materials for that. Triple Eggshell. Your best draw card. Double Indulge Darklord, which is giving your opponent a Darklord monster and you get one in your hand, so the one that you don't want to search, obviously. We play triple Superbia. On its own, it doesn't really do too much. It only works if you revive it from the grave. There are multiple ways to get that done, and we'll go through that. And then the searchers for the Darklord is Banishment of the Darklords. So we play 3 of those. They help as discard fodder with Eggshell, so that is great. And 1 Sanctified Darklord. I didn't really get to use this card that much, so I'm considering cutting it out. And then for the new support, we play 2 Buyo, the Dawnslide, and 1 Mutiny in the Sky. This helps with getting your fusion summon plays off the ground, especially once you discard all your monsters in the graveyard, all your Darklord monsters in the graveyard, and perhaps some other fairy monsters using branded opening. Triple Fuelos. Triple Allure because we play a lot of dark cards. Triple Super Poly because it's a fun card. Triple Talents, not Talents, Tactics Thrust, because it's a good one. 1 Talent, 1 Gold Sark, 1 Foolish, 1 Cult Buy, and 1 Fusion Duplication. So that's it for the main deck. And for the extra deck, we are playing 1 Mare Jade, 1 Albion, and 1 Lubellion. And that's all we play for the branded stuff, because I didn't want to focus too much on branded. I just wanted to use it more as an engine to get stuff into the grave. But, a Mare Jade is nice. And then for the Despia monsters, we play 1 Queritus and double Masquerades. The double Masquerade burn is nice. Dealing 1200 to your opponent really racks up fast and forces them to either waste their battle phase and out it, or they just burn through it, especially when you're playing against Malice. They hate this card. Anyway, for the fusion Super Poly targets, Drake Sepalia, Garua, Mud Dragon, and Starving Venom. At my locals, there's a lot of different cards going around, so that's why I decided to, you know, ensure to cover all possible options for any different type of combination. With the Draco Tales or whatever it's called coming out, I guess we'll play like the Super Poly fusion that is Dragon and Spellcaster. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Anyway, we played the first Darklord. This is way easier to get out than I originally give it credit for. Especially with Mutiny in the Sky, you can shuffle it back and use the Morning Star. Makes it super easy. Lubellion allows you to shuffle it back, which makes it extra easy, and the Theater as well. If you use the first Darklord, you get a board wipe, but then you don't get the revive. The revive is good for Superbia, and you know, get your monsters back. We play one loose, the Dusk Dark, whatever his name is. I didn't get to summon him, but you know, it's an option in case you need it, and it helps you recycle all your Fiend fusion monsters as well. So what you get out of this is just a lot of resource looping. Another Guardian Chimera, and of course Pusakenian to steal our opponent's monsters. And that's it for the extra deck. For the main deck, we play triple Droll, triple Lancia, and this is more of a fun option for me. Triple Ghost Sister Spooky Dogwood, because time is a fun thing, especially if you do Masquerade and you trigger this, they love it. Double Lightning Storm, one Harpies, one Mischief, one Dimensional Barrier, and one Different Dimension Ground. I'm considering cutting Different Dimension Ground because it was a side deck option for my Malice deck, but it doesn't really work too well in this variation of Branded. But yeah, I'm still deck building. Things that I was considering doing is getting rid of the entire branded engine, not branded engine, but the Albaz version of it. So getting rid of the Mirror Jade, Lubellion, and Albion, the double Albaz, branded fusion, fusion duplication, and maybe Fuelos. And then replace it with the following. So we have Christia, which you get out with Shadow's Light, and triple Droplet, because an issue that I experienced while playing it is that I sometimes had too many high-level fairy monsters in my hand. And if I had a discard outlet that would simultaneously negate monsters, then it would be amazing. And then the cards that I would replace in the extra deck would be Herald of the Arclight and Condemned Darklord. And the reason why Herald of the Arclight is mainly because of, let me put these to the side, because of these two lovely, so they're both dark fairies, and if we somehow get Shadow's Light into our hand, it could be a thrust, we activate that, and then we special summon out Herald of the Arclight from our extra deck for free, and that is quite good. And that's also why I get rid of branded opening, because I don't want to get fusion locked. And another one would be Condemned Darklord, which will allow you to, of course, get your life points back, because you pay 1,000 every time you want to revive a fairy monster. And then Shadow's Light also works very well with Christia. So let's say you manage to get either Superbia on field, or Dramaturge, or Adlib. You just Shadow's Light them, and then you can go into Christia. Another option would be to use these two, if you have them on field, to go into rank 8. I'm not sure what rank 8 I would play, but yeah, this is still up for discussion. But anyway, that's enough yapping.